to you. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. I am doing the week ahead, all signs reading for November 24th all the way through to the 30th. I'm going from Aries all the way to Pisces. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channeled messages that come my way. So please do always take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to watch your other placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and feel free to cross watch if you are kind of looking to see what somebody else is going through this week. I do want to make a quick announcement that I do still have slots available for the countdown to winter solstice, again from November 18th all the way through to December 21st. I am doing readings at 50% off, personal readings with yours truly. They are now $30. Again, the information is in the comment section along with in the description box. So there will be no clarifications in this reading. We would be here forever in all readings. If you choose to join the extended group membership, there's information again in the comment section here along within the description box. So let us get into it. Week ahead from November 24th through to the 30th. We're starting with Aries. All right. What does Aries need to know in the upcoming week? For Aries. One more. Aries, the overall energy for the week is number 28, victory. When it pertains to number 3, marriage. At this day and age, it doesn't have to be actual marriage. It can be. But you're feeling very victorious and successful pertaining to some kind of union, however you deem that. Hello, Leanne. We have the 5 of Keys. This is wish fulfillment. Keys is Pentacle energy. It's interesting because in this deck, the 5 of Pentacles is not the same as it is in other decks. This is actually getting some kind of wish fulfillment coming through. And with the key energy, it definitely feels like it's something tangible in the 3D. And then we have the one of forces, the Akashic field. Interesting, that is wand energy, passion, drive, desire. But the Akashic field is you literally turning, this is the Akashic Tarot. This, for me, feels as though you are creating something tangible here in the 3D, something that you are passion-driven towards. It feels like a new beginning as well. Then we have the 2 of forces, the Willow. I've always loved this card. It makes me feel as though it's grounded, stable. Again, it's forces energy, which is passion, drive, desire, movement forward. But this feels very angelic almost. Like there's some kind of creative forces at play. You could be receiving downloads, guidance of sorts. Can I shout out your grandmother? I would love to, Dorothy. Do you have a name? It's interesting because I feel like you are actually, with the underlying energy, we have attachment and coffin. I feel like you're releasing something, some kind of attachment. All right, I'm shouting out Dorothy Small, which is interesting because that's your name. So am I shouting out Grandma or am I shouting out you? Either way, hello, Dorothy Small. Malone. Hello. Okay. Aries, the 2 of Roses, winged messenger. I feel like you're definitely receiving some kind of guidance. You are so welcome. Um, you're also, it feels like being protected. And again, you're releasing some form of attachment, something that you're this week finally releasing. Again, I hate to keep digging up that old crap, but we literally had Pluto and Capricorn since 2008. And I know Aries is one of the signs that was strongly affected by it. So I feel like that is something that you're finally releasing, letting go. And again, marriage can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. It just feels like there's some kind of victory when it comes to a commitment of sorts. Definitely getting your wish fulfillment with the Akashic field. I feel like you're in creative mode. It almost feels like you're moving into a new, well, I heard warp speed, but then like dimension, like you're moving into a new dimension. And it just feels like you're wholly protected and almost angelic. You could be receiving gifts at this time, and I mean psychic gifts. Let's move on to Taurus at 6:18. Happy Friday, by the way. Happy Friday. I know we were supposed to receive another crazy storm. I was in that bomb cyclone thing, if anybody heard about it. I made it through. It was a little shaky, a little windy, a lot of windy. We were supposed to get hit again, and it was like, it's been totally weak sauce. I don't want to jinx it, but it's been comparative to the other one. Now, mind you, I've been in a hurricane before when I lived in Florida for a short stint, and nothing really compares to that. But I will say that that storm we had on Tuesday was super close to hurricane energy for sure. Okay. So if anybody here went through that, I hope you're okay. Just throwing that out there. Taurus, week ahead, 24th through to the 30th. What does Taurus need to know? Taurus, what does Taurus need to know for the week ahead? Okay, it's getting hot in here. One more. Or two more. All right, Taurus, the overall energy for this week, you have two. It could be yours and another person's energy. If you have somebody very close in your energetic field, it could be both of your energies. We have number 52, goddess of the moon. I was going to say lay moon. I don't know where this is all coming from. And number 45, man holding a heart. So the goddess of the moon is a few energies for me. It is feminine energy for sure. It is also like psychic energy, but it's emotions, right? And then you have the man holding the heart. So again, this could be somebody in your energetic field. This could be your energy, but it definitely feels like there's strong love emotions around you at this time. We do have it pertaining to a pathway. I love this card because it's just filled with butterflies. I don't know if you could see that. I just realized there's a glare on the card. But it's transformative. For me, butterflies are transformation. So transformative pathway. I feel like you're on this new journey, this new path with this new love emotion. Even if it's somebody you've been with for a long time, I feel like there's a shift and change coming. Again, I feel like there's some kind of heightened intuition coming through. I almost wonder, is Taurus is feminine energy too. So it really could be you really in your own energy. We do have 4 of Roses, views of the ego. So this card is all about, it's meant to be about the people that you surround yourself with and their ego. However, the mirror is pointed with this person. I feel like there could be something showing you the mirror principle, where you're able to see your ego in other people, but I feel like you're actually going to be able to see that it's you, that it's a reflection. And I feel like that's what's going to take this major shift and change with the will, wisdom, and mind, number 20, coming into alignment. This is an incredibly powerful card. It's bringing elements together. And I feel as though there's a major shift taking place and a new transformative path that you're on. But I feel like there's a need to really get a hold of your ego, which is going to more or less put you really in your power. We do have number 1, the Oracle of Delphi. Yeah, I feel like you are moving on to, interesting, you're moving off of a jaded path and you're moving on to your destined path. The Oracle of Delphi is literally, she sits there and is, ooh, are you channeling? If you yourself are not channeling, you could be receiving some kind of channeled messaging, intuition, something that is coming through very strong and powerful. With the 8 of Forces, the lightning bolt, again, it feels like, oh, now I just heard electrified, and then I heard it's electric. What is that? The electric slide. This is the energy of, it's like the 8 of Wands. So it's something that comes through suddenly, fast, very, oh, I heard impressionable, interesting. I definitely feel like you are receiving some kind of divine guidance. I feel like you're shifting onto a new path emotionally and romantically. And I feel like you're checking that ego. And again, it could be also the people that you surround yourself with, but I feel like it's within you as well. We have number 20, envy, and number 8, false person. Now, be honest, if this is your energy, maybe it's not, but this is the energy of somebody who has a lot, but they're literally focused on what everybody else has. And it's pertaining to a false person, somebody who isn't really true and authentic. Whatever this is, it's pertaining to the summer months. So this could have been somebody you met over summer. Again, it could have been a friend. It could have been yourself. There's definitely something coming into balance with this situation. And by balance, I feel like somebody's being found out. If this is somebody in your energetic field, I feel like you're going to know. I feel like that's part of, it would be the people you surround yourself with. If it's your energy, you're going to know. And I feel like there is a brand new opportunity coming through with the Ace of Keys, the Architect, in order for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, in order for this new pathway to begin. And yeah, destined path, Ark of the Covenant, number 11. So Taurus, you are moving on to a destined path, a brand new pathway that's very transformative. I feel like you're shifting out of ego energy this week, at least becoming aware of it. Also aware of the people that you surround yourself with. Let's move on to Gemini for the week ahead, 24th through to the 30th. What time is that? 14, 16? Hopefully. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me on your Friday. feel free to watch other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watch for people you're dealing with. Gemini, your overall energy for the week. Eat. One more. Oakley dokley. Gemini. The overall energy for this week coming up is number 29, the world. And it's pertaining to number 31, bad health. I feel like the world to me is the ending of a cycle and a completion. I feel like there could be a completion coming when it comes to some kind of a health issue that you've been dealing with. It also talks to me about expansion. So opening up one's options, opportunities, possibly pertaining to what is causing the health issue, like really getting into it, right? But all in all, I feel like it's coming to a culminate, like an ending point. We have the King of Forces, specifically Sagittarius energy, but it's Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be somebody you're dealing with, could have that in your chart. The energy itself is, could be an entrepreneur, but it's very charismatic, passion, drive, desire. We have the Seven of Roses, the journey. Well, that's a love journey, something that your heart is passion and driven towards. You could be taking a trip, honestly. But I feel very passion and drive towards this emotional journey of sorts. You are moving towards the Five of Keys, wish fulfillment. That is for sure this week. Beautiful energy. Sorry, I have an itchy nose. I feel like this health issue is coming to an end or a close, or like you're getting an answer. You're receiving something that's like, even if the ailment might still be there, it's almost, there's something taking place that is relieving, or like now you know what it is, and it's not, it doesn't feel necessarily like, it's almost like the relief comes in the knowing, even if whatever it is still lingering or there, it feels like there's a major shift taking place with that. And it could be somebody in your energetic field, so take it how it resonates. But again, we have that King of Forces energy, the journey. Roses is love, emotions. And it feels like there's definitely an emotional journey taking place with passion, drive, and desire, possibly with another person, if that's not your energy. And this is a wish fulfillment. And the underlying energy, we have number 49, Angel of Love. And it's pertaining to toil and labor. It almost feels like somebody has been putting a lot of energy and effort into something, but it feels like it's something that they enjoy, that they love. So whether it's another person, a job, a career, it feels like, I'm sorry, something started coming in and then it just went out just as quickly. It's like working hard at something, but you've got your heart and soul into it. With the Willow, again, I feel like there's another person here with you. And I feel like there's a definite, now I'm getting the song, What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger, which could pertain to this bad health. Something that has brought two people together stronger. Doesn't have to be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. It can be family, friends, something that feels like it's creating a stronger bond. But you definitely have a wish fulfillment coming through for you, an emotional journey that feels very passion driven, excitement. You definitely could be looking towards moving as well. Cancer at 2004. if you are interested in receiving a personal reading from yours truly, they are currently 50% off. So instead of $60, they are $30. There is information in the description box along with in the, I was going to say comment box. You know what I mean. I will never reach out to anybody for a personal reading. You can contact me via email or Facebook Messenger. Although I do have slots still available, they are filling up quickly. All right, Cancer. The week of the 24th through to the 30th. Interesting. Down it goes. Oop. Cancer, Cancer. I heard it was written in the stars. Oh, thank you, Leanne. I appreciate you. I wish these comments saved. Once the live goes away, so do the comments. Okay. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Cancer, the overall energy is number 20, envy. And it's pertaining to number 5, mature man. So are you jealous of a mature man, or is there a mature man that's jealous of you? Now, mature man for me is going to be, it doesn't have to be age. It can be like grandpa, dad, or somebody, you know, age-wise. But a mature man could also be just somebody who is mentally mature, emotionally mature. So, I mean, it could even be technically age-wise somebody younger than you, but you would know if they were more mature in the respect of how they carried themselves, the conversations they have, things of that nature. I don't really like to, you know, put it down in one energy of, oh, it's got to be somebody older than you. I feel like you're going to know who this person is because either you're jealous of them or they're jealous of you. Envy is a rough one because when we focus on what others have, it creates, well, I heard performs. It performs, it creates more lack energy within whoever the envious one is, which creates more lack. And so, it would be more beneficial to be joyful and grateful, like, oh, wow, like, I'm so happy that you have, like, and mean it, like, because in that energy, you're going to start creating good things for you. But again, this could be somebody in your energetic field, so take it how it resonates. We do have the number 12, the scribe. This feels like it was written in the stars. Interesting. Like he's sitting here writing. So whatever's transpiring, good, bad, or indifferent, I don't believe anything's necessarily bad. I think it's our perception of it. And normally in hindsight, we can be like, oh, if that never happened, I'd never be here. Even though in the heat of the moment, it could feel like, ooh, I don't like this. Because change for some reason is difficult for a lot of people. But the scribe feels like this is destined, fated, whatever's transpiring at this time. With the 3 of keys, the chess game. Interesting. That's strategy. So what are we strategizing here? Because the next card is the divine physician, number 6, which is healing. I'm wondering if there is something that is transpiring in your life that is destined, fated, and that there is some form of strategy, whether it's yours or somebody else's, where somebody's healing tremendously. You could even become a healer. This could be your energy. The underlying energy, which is happening beneath the surface, is a broken heart and courthouse. So I feel like there's definitely some ending taking place. My right foot itches all of a sudden. Some kind of possibly a divorce. I'm trying to think of what pertains to courthouses, something official. Thank you, Lemons. And again, there's somebody who is jealous of whatever's taking place here, or you're maybe, okay, let's be fair and be honest. I mean, you can flip the roles if need be, but I'm going to pretend as if you're the jealous one because it's in your energy. And again, if you're like, nope, that's so-and-so, perfect. You know that, I don't. So I feel like you're envious and jealous pertaining to somebody who is fated and destined to, and I mean, things are moving and shaking for this person. That's the strategy. Things are shifting for this person, and either they're becoming a divine physician or being healed. There could be a divorce taking place, a separation, something official that feels heartbreaking. But I feel like that heartache is being healed. With the Three of Forces, the bird's nest, this is somebody who's moving on, moving forward. Again, whether it's all you and somebody's jealous because this is happening in your life and you're like, peace out. Or if somebody's telling you to kick rocks because they're peacing out. So there's definitely an energy of somebody who's moving onward and upward, possibly becoming a healer themselves, but definitely healing their own energy. And this is all in divine timing. The scribe, it was written in the stars. It was meant to happen. I heard ouch, and then I heard I caramba. Leo energy. So that makes me think of The Simpsons. Maybe the person looks like Bart Simpson. I don't know. 2752 for Leo. Man, you're a rock star. I appreciate you. Did you hear all the crap I was talking about you in the last live when we got to Capricorn? I mean, it was funny, nice crap. I wasn't being mean. Yeah, because I was like, Leanne, are you still in here? We finally made it to Capricorn. And then I was like, I don't think she's in here anymore. Yeah, you left. I was giving you crap. That's okay, though. It was funny. You had to be there. Get it? You had to be there? Yeah, all right. You know what? As long as I can laugh at my own self, I'm good. Really? I have such a soothing voice that I put you to sleep. That is fantastic. All right, Leo. This is for the week of the 24th through to the 30th. I do give my feeling on the card along with any channel messages that come my way. So always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, I will say that all of the December monthlies are currently up for everybody. Extended group along with the just regular old not extended group. Yeah. Goodness, Leo, you know, this Two of Forces card is coming out like religiously in a lot of people's readings. Leo, ouchies. You're not feeling in your power. We have 28 in the reverse, victory in the reverse, pertaining to number 25, high honor in the reverse. It's almost a defeated feeling. Again, feel free if this is somebody in your energetic field, but it's feeling as though you didn't make it. You didn't get what you were hoping for. Things didn't move and shake in the way that you had desired, which is interesting because we have the One of Keys, the architect. a brand new opportunity taking place in the 3D. I almost feel like that's what didn't happen. And again, we're not clarifying because we would be here all night, and then Leanne would truly fall asleep. But if you're feeling less than victorious, and again, maybe you did get it and somebody else didn't, and they're the ones that are, you know, feeling like out of their power. It just feels like, and high honor to me isn't necessarily, I mean, military is what comes to mind for some reason, but it doesn't have to be. It can be something like being recognized, valedictorian, or receiving an award, or being acknowledged. It just feels like you're not feeling like you made it or received something that you had desired. And again, the architect is some kind of tangible offering, a new home. It's a new job, something tangible. With number 21, Uriel and the Sphinx, there's a need to dig deep, go within. It's a need, there's something that needs to be uncovered from within. With the 2 Forces energy, again, now I'm feeling the weeping willow. I definitely feel like you're protected. I feel like you're receiving guidance and clarity, almost strength and power, but something needs to be illuminated. Something needs to be dealt with, and it's coming from inside. The underlying energy, we have action pertaining to your community. That's interesting. Is it because it's pertaining to the ego? Make sure that if you're deciding to do something out in the community, that it's not coming from your ego, that it's genuine, heartfelt. And if it's anything but, don't do it. Just a recommendation. I mean, you have free will, do whatever you want. But I feel like there's something that transpired. And again, flip the roles if need be. Maybe I'm talking about your roommate. Maybe I'm talking about your brother, your sister, your cousin, or your uncle. But it feels like you were overlooked, but I feel like you were overlooked because there's something that needs to be shifted within you. There's something that you're going to uncover that's going to be illuminated this week, that's almost going to be like a aha moment. And it feels like if it's not you trying to do something in the community, that the community can be friends, family, neighbors, is going to show you something. Something's going to be revealed, and it's all going to make perfect sense. Let's move on to Virgo at 3344. Virgo. I will be leaving timestamps in the pinned to the chat and in the description box when we are all finished here. If you are interested in asking a question, it is a $5 minimum for a super chat. And that would also be timestamped because those questions will not be answered until the very end after Pisces. Okay, Virgo. The week of the 24th through to the 30th. God, that envy card's coming out a lot too. One more or two more. Sure thing, sure thing. Okay. Virgo. Virgo, the overall energy for this week is number 23, all tied up. And it's pertaining to number 33, concern. Well, that feels like a self-imposed prison because you're worried about something. Fear, anxiety. What are we worried about? Three of Roses, loving elementals, some possible... Well, the Three of Roses is loving elementals. It is literally spirit guides having your back. It is a time for joy, and it could even be a new soul tribe coming in. So I'll come back to that. We have number 5, Hilarion. You could be speaking to the dead or seeing the dead. That would be cause for concern if you haven't done that in the past. Not in a negative way, just like startling maybe. It's interesting because there's, again, all tied up, self-imposed prison, overthinking, overanalyzing, fear when it comes to a group of friends or spirit guides. Again, an energy of seeing or hearing the dead. With the 6 of Scrolls, the sands of time, that feels like fear and stress and anxiety pertaining to time. Are you concerned about death? Like, are you having fear of death? Yours or somebody else's? We have number 8, Archangel Raphael. Love, compassion, self-acceptance. That's the heart chakra. I feel like you're fearing death. Like you feel like you're running out of time. This is interesting. Underlying energy, we have number 20, envy, pertaining to a gift. And spring is highlighted. So for some of you, I feel like you are fearing death. Hypochondriac comes to mind. For others of you, I feel like you've opened up some form of a gift and you're now able to communicate or in some fashion channel, speak to the dead, hear the dead, see the dead. I definitely feel like there's loving elementals around you. You're being protected. There's also possibly a new soul tribe that's come in for you this week. The Hilarion, again, is communication with the dead. The sands of time, it's almost a fear. That's a fear energy, like running out of time. And I feel like you're in good hands in your own love, compassion, self-acceptance energy. Somebody or you are envious and jealous of a gift that maybe they received in spring. So maybe this energy's been with you since spring. And or for those who fear their own death, it is literally something that transpired around springtime and you've been wound up in this energy, in this fear and this anxiety. I'm not 100% understanding the envy and jealousy pertaining to a gift, unless it's some kind of psychic ability. But it's entirely possible that there's some kind of jealousy of some gift that somebody else received around spring. I heard something about lung. Something possibly to do with the lungs. I'm going to move away from this energy. I don't think I'll use this deck for these readings again. Just saying. Okay, let's move on to Libra at 4003. This is the Akashic Tarot. Every deck gives a different vibe, a different energy. And I definitely receive different messages with different decks. That is for sure. Although I was drawn to use this deck. So clearly there's a message in here for somebody. We're on Libra. We are halfway through. Hallelujah. I've already gone from Aries all the way to Virgo, currently on Libra, heading our way to Pisces. Not before we scooch over Capricorn. Just thought I'd throw that out there for Leanne. We're not scooching over it, we're scooching through it. We'll definitely read Capricorn. Okay, Libra. Week of the 24th through to the 30th. Oh, for the love. For the love. All right. Come on, something good, please. One. I just heard uno, dos, tres, cuatro, mole, mole. I don't know what that song is, but it's catchy. A Libra, your overall energy for this week is storm warning. And it's pertaining to a false person. Well, golly gee. It's interesting because I feel like there's somebody in your midst that is pretending to be somebody that they're not. They're faking something, pretending something, masking something. But we have number 11, the Ark of the Covenant. This feels like it's destined and fated, and you're on the right path. And it feels as though whatever this path is, it's pertaining to people that surround you, the Four of Roses, views of the ego. You know, a lot of times things will happen outside of ourselves in order to trigger us into seeing something within ourselves. I feel like that could be transpiring at this time. There's a need for some form of compassion, but to have eyes wide open, following your intuition. We have number 19, reflection. It's introspection is what it is. There's a need to go within to figure out more or less how this pertains to you. So with every action is a reaction. And frankly, we take actions on a consistent basis, whether we're aware of it or not. It is our vibration, our energy. And I feel as though this is something that was called into you because of something you had in your energetic field. So that would be the reflection, introspection, the going within. I also feel like this, again, is on your destined path for a purpose. And although it's a storm warning, I feel like you're going to make it through just fine. I will say in your underlying energy, we have the second chakra archangel, Ariel, and it's pertaining to imprisonment. Yummy. Intimacy and creativity is stuck, stagnant, or like you've trapped your creative forces or your intimate energy. Something is needing to be unblocked, moved through. We have caught in the ruins. It's a self-imposed prison. It's coming from your thoughts, your mind, your feelings, something that is inaccurate. Again, I feel like this person, the situation is coming through for you to be able to see something within yourself, to really go deep. I also feel like your intuition is trying to lead and guide you because you've stuck something within yourself. Your chakra is blocked. I feel like I could have just said that and been good. We do have the Six of Keys. I feel like once you do that inner work this week, that you're going to get your groove back. That is creative energy, putting work and energy and effort into things that you love, intimacy, joy, happiness, whatever the case may be. It's going to put you back on track, but there's something that needs to be cleared in your energetic field. Maybe check out seeing a Reiki master of sorts. Let us move on to Scorpio at 4513. 4513. Scorpio. Scorpio. Now I can't remember who it was that told me to look up the Smurfs, but I did. I did. Did I already say that I did before? I don't think I did because I haven't seen that person in the chat. But I did look up the Smurfs. Finally. The origins and all of that stuff. Interesting, by the way. Okay. Scorpio. That's a lot of energies. All right. No, I'm not taking all of those. Really? Oakley dokley. Scorpio feels the need to have like 400 extra cards. Clearly there's a message that needs to get through to a Scorpio. Because I tried not to take a gaggle of cards and I still ended up with a gaggle of cards. And I'm chewing on my hair. Okay. Ew, Scorpio. Okay. A little dramatic. I felt the need though. So whatever. Scorpio. So I gotta be honest. My laptop is up so I can actually read the chat because it's too small over here. It's a little delayed. So I literally got to watch that in real time. It was great. Not in real time, but a little delayed time. Awesome. The overall energy, this could all be your energy or people around you. So take it how it resonates because you do have 3 energy cards. Financial constraints, appreciation, and action. What's it pertaining to? Could be one of these, all of these. They're all in the reverse. So, journey in the reverse, despair in the reverse, and wealthy man in the reverse. So it's interesting because it feels like your energy is all over the mother trucking place this week. I mean, this is shifting in energy a lot unless it's pertaining to somebody that you're dealing with. So take it how it resonates. But we have financial constraints, appreciation, and action. Appreciation is great energy, but is it pertaining to the fact that you're in financial constraints, so you're not taking a trip or a journey? You're not in the energy of despair, but there is no wealthy man for you. So it feels very peculiar, to say the least. I definitely feel like there's no movement, no trip taking place. Maybe something got canceled. And for there to be a wealthy man in the reverse, I feel like there had to have been a wealthy man to begin with. So unless it's that you're not receiving some kind of inheritance or money coming through because somebody didn't have money to begin with. They were never wealthy to begin with. But I feel like the good part is that there's no despair. There's no more sadness or grief pertaining to this. The journey has come to an end. There is no money, but nobody's upset about it. In fact, I feel that even if there is financial constraints, that there's a tremendous amount of gratitude and there's action being taken towards the initiation and the Count Saint Germain. This feels very much like you are seeking out some kind of higher guidance or a guru of sorts. Maybe if you are into church or spiritual things, it just feels like you're joining some kind of higher level of spirituality, however that looks for you. We do have the Uriel and the Sphinx because I feel like there is, again, something which Scorpios, you're notorious for digging deep in other people's crap. You love to go deep and really find out people's deepest, darkest secrets. It's time for you to do that to yourself. There's a need to dig deep and figure out something about yourself. We do have the 5 of Keys in the reverse. Wish fulfillment is not coming through this week. I will say that I don't feel like you're overly butthurt about it. It feels like you're okay with how things are planning. I was going to say panning out, but planning out came up. The underlying, we have journey pertaining to bad health and the sands of time. This could be your energy or somebody you're dealing with. There definitely feels like somebody's been on a journey pertaining to health issues, bad health issues. And there could be an energy of wondering how much time is left or feeling like time is running out. Again, this could be your energy or somebody you're dealing with. So take it how it resonates. I don't feel like this is some shocker. All of a sudden you're sick and it's over. This is something that's been going on for a long time. This has been a very long trip and journey. That could be for some of you that journey for somebody in your life has come to an end. That maybe they're the ones who have moved into a higher spiritual realm. I definitely still feel like there's some soul searching needed. And maybe the wish fulfillment was that somebody would have had more time with you. But again, I feel like if this is pertaining to somebody's passing, this is somebody that you already knew was going to be passing. So if that's not the case for you, this isn't for you. This isn't your reading. But I definitely feel like somebody needed to hear that message because if it hasn't happened already, it could be coming up this week. So, you know, take it how it resonates for you. Let's move on to Sagittarius, number 5238. 5238. Yeah, I don't think I'll use these cards again. I can't say that. If I'm called to use certain decks, I will use them. It's just sometimes they get a little bit serious, which, you know, that's life, right? Life is real life. Yeah, right? Leanne, deep reading. I know. I want to be all funny and laughy and playful. And I'm like, and death has knocked on your door. I mean, that's kind of crummy. Just saying. Although I think that maybe this is a touchy subject, but I feel like we need to be less fearful of death because it's something that we all go through eventually. Although I'm going to be 103. Probably still on some platform doing tarot. Psychic mediumship or something. I don't know. Just saying. 103. And I'll look amazing. And then I'll just go to sleep one night and I won't wake up. Maybe like when I'm 103 and a half. Okay, Sag. Whoa. Saggies want to talk. And I see why. Heck yeah. I shouldn't speak too soon. Come on. For Saggy. Well, they wanted to talk. Get the right card. Oh, my nose itches. Hokely dokely. Forgot I have a few more cards to get. Like, these are decent. Let's just leave it here. Let's call it right here. One more. And end scene. Just kidding. What is with the Uriel and the Sphinx? Like, everybody's getting that. Everybody. Okay. Saggy, the overall energy for your upcoming week is number 49, Angel of Love. Now I'm getting the song, Could This Be Love? Then I'm feeling. It's like the worst karaoke. Angel of Love is pertaining to house and change in the reverse. Well, it feels as though there's definitely love coming into a home situation. It could be a love of a home, and or the people in the home. But there is no change. There's no moving taking place. I feel like it's a good thing because the energy is happiness, joy, love, you know. You could have found the home that you want to stay in for, you know, however long, the rest of forever. But change in the reverse talks about there's no moving, there's no shifts or changes taking place. Like things are good. It's going good. Thank you. How are you? We have the One of Forces, the Akashic Field. Well, that's beautiful. It feels like there's definitely a shift and change taking place, something with passion, drive, and desire. Pertaining to the Queen of Keys, specifically Capricorn energy, but it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If it's not a person you're dealing with specifically, it's the energy, which is grounded, stable. It's like home energy. It is finances. It definitely feels like it coincides with this home energy. So whether it's a person in the home and or just the energy of that feeling grounded, stable, secure, safe in this home energy. We have the King of Forces. Well, that's just you, Sag. I mean, straight up, that's your energy. So it could be that you have a new beginning taking place with your Queen of Keys, Earth energy. My throat is screaming. Brand new passionate beginning with a love. The underlying energy, which is happening beneath the surface, we have cornucopia. Well, if you didn't have anything or everything before, you do now. With your family room. Again, I feel like this angel of love is not only pertaining to a home, a family life, a situation, but a person in your life. There's a brand new passionate beginning. I feel like you all are moving into a new dimension, really, but cycle for sure. And there's no change in sight, which is good for at least what I'm reading right now, because change is good. But I feel like, in essence, there could have been something that was going to change and it would have maybe disrupted the situation, and that's not happening. We have Uriel in the Sphinx. So I feel like you've already possibly been digging deep to figure some things out. With the karmic trench, I feel like there was quite a bit of karma that you were going through. I feel like this is only the second time I'm mentioning it, so I don't feel too bad. But you could have been one of the signs that was extremely affected by Pluto and Capricorn since 2008. A lot of work could have been done, and it was very karmic. But I feel like you shifted that. Number 15, the Muse, into a creative energy. I feel like you transmuted, not only did you work through it, but you transmuted that, which I feel like is almost the energy that leveled you up. I feel as though you've received or you're receiving some kind of blessing this coming week, some kind of gift from the universe per se. I feel like it was all really your energy shift, your working through something since 2008. Long time, long time. All right, we've made it to Capricorn. Makes me think of candy corn. Just saying. Number 5924. Candy corn. Oh no. Oh no, what was that movie? Candy cane. It's a horror movie. That's all I remember from the movie. Candy cane. Interesting. If you know that movie, maybe there's something in there for you. Just because it's a horror flick doesn't mean, like, maybe there's a person in the movie that has the same name as the love of your life. Who knows? Google it. I'm telling you. In fact, I'm going to have to, because I don't remember it. I just remember that. But not to say the theme would be what's playing out in your life. It just like maybe, you know, the person that starred in it has your name, or I don't know. One never knows why things come to me. It's normally meant for you. I don't know what the name of it was. I just remember the creepy, I think it was a creepy guy that was like, candy cane. Was it Joyride? I don't know. It could have been. I don't know. I haven't watched movies or TVs in a really long time. Is Joyride, is that the, I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. I'll have to look it up. I'll figure it out. Because now I'm absorbed with it. All right, Capricorn. 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 Can we just get a good one? One person got a good one. Well, I don't know what sign it was. What's your sun, moon, rising, Venus? Okay. Capricorn. Candy cane. Overall energy. Storm warning. Pertaining to despair. What in the hay? Get out of despair. Because you're going to create the freaking storm. Like, not good energy. And it's interesting because your other cards are phenomenal. So are you just in like crappy energy? Like, or it could be somebody in your energetic field. You have birth, Empress energy, Taurus, Libra. This is birth. This is, if you're not trying to have a child per se, you could be giving birth to your dreams. It's Venusian energy. It's the energy of new beginnings and abundance and creativity and joy and happiness. Then we have the scribe. Again, feels like this is something that is written in the stars. This new beginning. With the Oracle of Delphi, I feel like you're not only receiving some kind of guidance, some kind of intuition. If you're not receiving it yourself, you're receiving it from somebody who is channeling for you. I'm just like, what is with this energy? So unless it's somebody in your energetic field, get out of that. Like if that's your energy, there's no need. Things are freaking amazing. It feels amazing. Brand new beginnings. It's something that you signed up for. You're receiving clarity. It feels like you're going on a new journey of sorts. With in the underlying energy, we have the thinking man. Well, not only is this thinking man in your energy, but he's wealthy. So, and he might be taking you on a trip, an emotional trip, a love trip, a journey of love. Is there a situation that you might have found yourself in with somebody that possibly ended in maybe not even ended, but it has been an emotional roller coaster? I heard something that ticked all the boxes. If that's the case, it feels like it was meant to happen. It was on your path for a purpose. when we go through different experiences, they are meant to bring something to the surface for us to work through. I know it doesn't sound fun and bubbly and like, oh, yay, great. But the people that lead us through these experiences are normally like really well known to us from past lives and sign up to be that jerk in this life, or the person to trigger us in order for us to grow and expand and move out of situations. So if this is a situation that has left you, it feels almost whirlwind energy. Like I'm almost feeling like swept up off your feet, and then possibly you had like the pink glasses on. What is that called? Pink goggles? Is that what it's called? I don't know. For some of you, it feels like there could have been some kind of a, well, I heard reality check and then coming back down to earth. Rose-colored glasses. Thank you. What did I say? Pink? Same difference. I mean, yes. But again, it feels like this was all meant to transpire to help facilitate some form of growth. For others of you, if that's not the case, then you're just, because I'm not clarifying. So, you know, that's what I'm being given. But if that's not your story, it could be somebody in your energy. It could just not be your story, and or you're just grumpy and pissy for no reason. I mean, that's the thing that sucks about not clarifying, although we'd be here till tomorrow, is that I love to clarify. I love to dig deep and like, no, give me more information. But when we do general readings, you know, there's 2, 3, or more Capricorns who are not dealing with the same thing, and it's the strongest energy that's going to win out. I always ask for the what is in the best and highest good for whomever is watching, who needs to hear it the most. 6740. We are going to do Aquarius. And then we have Pisces, and so far there's no super chat questions, so I might chitter chatter for a hot minute and then dip on out. On this lovely Friday evening. All right, Aquarius, for the week of the 24th through to the 30th. Pluto just entered your sign. It's different, though. I think it's different energy, or how it's going to play out in Aquarius. I'd have to look it up to figure it out. Down on the ground. Oh my goodness, that storm warning card. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, I lost it. No. Maybe. Okay. Aquarius. Oakley dokley. Good grief. I shuffle a lot. Aquarius, the overall energy for your reading. You have the 6th chakra archangel Metatron. You're receiving some kind of downloads, intuition, insight, clarity. That's your 6th chakra, your 3rd eye. And it's pertaining to something, premonition possibly, in the distant horizon, receiving some kind of message, and or in the no, I feel like you're receiving something now that's pertaining to something that's coming in the distant horizon. You're receiving some kind of message or guidance or intuition. With the Akashic field, the one of forces, it's something that is going to be, well, I heard mind altering. You could be shifting into some psychic abilities. Clairvoyant, clairaudient. We have the Queen of Scrolls. This is specifically Libra energy, but it's Taurus. Not Taurus. It's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel like that's you. The Queen of Scrolls, if you look at her on this card, her forehead is lit up, which I feel like you're receiving some kind of psychic gifts. And again, I feel premonitions, clairvoyance, clairaudience, something to that extent. I feel like you're leveling up in some gifts, some shift or transformational, mind-altering something. We do have the Two of Keys, the Treasure, but in the upright, this is somebody who is looking for the treasure and can't find it. It feels almost like well, now I'm getting the song Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places. When I heard something, when I say something, it means the words weren't clear. Just ugly faces. Interesting. It gives like this disparaging feeling, and then it like just dropped 10 degrees in here. The underlying energy is we have storm warning pertaining to a family situation, family room. And Two of Scrolls. So the Two of Scrolls is of two worlds. It's like having one foot in this world and one foot in the other world. When you're meant to bring them together and be one world, right? As opposed to teetering back and forth. It's interesting. I feel like you might be leveling up, but somebody in your life might not be, especially with the Looking for Love and all the, like the song. It feels like there's something shifting in a home or family or relationship situation. And I feel like it's because you're shifting. You could be receiving some kind of premonition or intuition like this week. If it hasn't happened already, it could be something that's taking place, let's say 6 months from now. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Or 2 months from now. And around your birthday, that'd be February, right? Roughly February. Thinking so. Going with it. There's something shifting and changing within you. I feel like you're getting a heads up about it. You're seeing it or knowing it somehow without realizing how. And you feel kind of lost. Okay, I just heard never fear. Batman is here. That might make sense to you at some point. No idea. No idea. But I almost said never. I almost left it at never fear, and I was very strongly prompted to say Batman is here. Maybe you need to watch that movie. Maybe there's some insight in that. I don't know. I definitely feel like you're perceiving some shift and change that's going to take place. And again, with the two worlds, it's almost like you're wanting to, it almost feels like you're being called to move in a different direction and you're trying to hold on to both. and you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to release and move on. Oh, wrong one. Oh, Leanne, you're awesome. You rock. All right, Pisces, 7523. 7523, which is not really 75. I'll do the math on that in a minute. Ha, da, 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 da. We have made it to the Pisces. Lastly, but not leastly. And I will be leaving timestamps in the description box and pinned to the comment section. That's what it's called, comment section. What did I call it earlier? Chat box. Pinned in the chat box. All right. I have been, no, I'm not going to put energy into it. Never mind. Never mind. I think you could tell. All right, Pisces. Pisces. Good one. Give us a good one. Good one, please. Decent so far. All right, decent so far. That's a lot of cards. Oakley dokley. 1, 2, 3. Okay, dokie, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Okay. Overall energy is really good. I mean, it's cornucopia. Hell to the yeah. And it's pertaining to the ending of something with the coffin card. There's an ending coming to an official person and unexpected income coming in. So there could be, so official person again can be any capacity. It can be somebody that you deem to be hierarchy in your home. That would be like an official person, somebody at work. It could be the ending coming to somebody's reign of terror is what I heard. So take that how it resonates, but I think you're receiving some kind of unexpected income. That's cornucopia energy, like you're feeling good. We do have the 4 of Roses, views of the ego. I will say that this card is technically meant to talk about the people that you surround yourself with, but there is a mirror in front of this person. So regardless of what the cards say, I always feel like this pertains to some part of your ego that needs to be corrected gently. I'm saying that gently, nicely as possible. But I feel like the view of the ego, it's gonna become clear and apparent with the Scribe. You're on your destined path with the initiation and the Count Saint Germain. I feel like it is written in the stars. You could be either moving into a higher spiritual caliber, entering into some kind of organization, group, church, spiritual ascension program, something to that extent. This is something you're meant to go through, whatever it is. School, some kind of school. It doesn't even have to be, I mean, it could even be like 5D upgrades when you're sleeping kind of energy. It doesn't have to be a physical in the 3D. So take that how it resonates. And the underlying energy, that which is happening beneath the surface, we have the templed path. Well, what's happening on there? A change. A shift and change on your templed path. My question is this meant to be a shift and change, or are you veering off that path? I definitely feel like this is a meant to be shift and change, a move possibly, some kind of, I mean, I feel like this is highly spiritual. shifts and changes. And I feel like there's something pertaining to your ego that's going to be, well, I heard shut the F down. So that's good. The question is, where is this templed path leading you? What is this change? Well, the paths are unknown. So tough shit, Mike. And your intuition's trying to talk to you, but you're not listening. Nobody's home. I would highly recommend getting back into a routine, if you are not in one already, of meditating and connecting to your spirit guides. You are being upgraded to an extent, but you need to definitely stay in that energy. Change is happening, shifts and changes, and you do have, with Oddsum, you do have energy spirits around you willing to assist and help you. Just stay connected or open to receive. Oh, you have no idea how bad I want to clarify, pull more cards. Definitely there's something coming to an end. And I heard Reign of Terror, so take that how it resonates. I mean, it could be that somebody is passing in your life. It is the Coffin card. I don't feel like this would be unexpected. I feel like you would know. If it's not that, it's just somebody's reign is coming to an end, meaning that they're going to be knocked down a couple pegs. But with the unexpected income, it feels like there could be a passing and you receiving some kind of financial gain. I am curious about that view of the ego, but again, I feel like whatever it is, it's going to be taken down, taken out. Stay connected to your higher self, to your spirit guides. Meditate and do all that fun, jazzy stuff. Anybody? Nobody? Anybody? Honestly, it's probably not a bad thing because I wasn't going to talk about it, but now I am. I have a sinus infection that at nighttime starts hitting my throat, and then my throat hurts. I have a hurty throat. Although I don't like putting that energy out there and like, bleh. So I'm fine. Everything's fine. It'll be gone tomorrow, right? It will be gone tomorrow. Anyways, that is what I have for you. So it's probably good I don't have any super chats because my throat hurts like a son of a biscuit at the moment. So let me think. Next Wednesday? Yes. And then next Friday, always. Again, just to give a quick infomercial, I am doing 50% off personal readings. If you are interested, there's information in the description box. I will say, because in a minute, everything in the chat goes away for who knows what reason. They should just leave it on there, even though it goes from live to like whatever. And then also join the extended group membership. That's always in the description box. Do not do it from an iPhone. iPhones, for God knows what reason, don't work. You have to do it from a desktop or a laptop if you have an iPhone. And that way you have extended access to all the extendeds, past, present, and future, if you stick around, because it's monthly. You can cancel it anytime. It's only $2.99. And then I think that's it. I sound like garbage at this point. So I am going to go rest my throat. You're so awesome, Leanne. I love having you in my chat. And thank you for being my monetizer. No, what are you? I can't think of it now. The person that like lays down the law in the chat. Let's just say that. I appreciate you. Anyways, I will see you all on the next one. Thank you so much for joining me on this Friday evening. And yeah, have a good evening.